Hi, I'm Jasmine. I talk about Wiltshire Farm Foods and the company. This is the utility. So that's where the wall was. We've taken that wall down and the door was there. So that was Brian's office. This was Brian's office. I don't know if you can see the ceiling, probably not. I daren't move the camera, but I will go through it without me talking the ceiling. So my husband's taken the ceiling down, I didn't do it. He's taken that wall down, which isn't a supporting wall. This is the supporting wall. If Brian took that down willy-nilly, I wouldn't have a house. I'd be out in the garden talking to you from garden shed. The extension part is upstairs, which we did when we moved in. We had space above the garage, so we've put a nice big bedroom in there. So along there is going to be a massive steel beam which we're having made. The man who does that. So you first of all you get a structural engineer before you start thinking about knocking down walls, and they tell you how much you need, the amount you need to do it, and then you get I think it's planning permission. And we also need 4 poles. So before taking this down, we need 4 massive steel poles at the end. So where it joins from utility, if you like, utility office to kitchen, we have to put 4 steel beams in, which you won't see, but it's going in, and that also is supporting a house. So we're having that and the beams. Steel poles, and you have to do it in the ground as well. It has to go in quite a bit. So that's what's going on. So that's why you always see me in the dining room, because this has been going on for ages. Thick dust everywhere, horrible dust, horrible dirt. The kitchen's awful. I will show you the kitchen, just a quick fleeting glance. I have cleaned the kitchen this morning. I should have kept the cloth. I should have shown you the cloth. Where is it? Well, I threw it away, but if I'm showing you it, it's thick dust. Horrendous dust. So that's what I'm living in all the time. So Wiltshire Farm Food comes in useful. I thought today I'd also tell you the salt content. So I walked over to a supermarket and I compared curry in my freezer, essential range, to the curry in the supermarket, and the curry Wiltshire Farm salt content was 0.98, and the salt content in the supermarket was double. Exactly the same type of meal. So that's another reason. The reason why I get Wiltshire Farm Food is because I'm able-bodied. I can walk over to the supermarket. I've got Tesco's, Asda, Aldi, Lidl's. It's very easy for me to walk. I'm not unable to go there. I like the fact that it's got no additives, no colorants, no preservatives. The salt content's low. I never need to add anything. Obviously I can get it cheaper from the supermarket any day of the week, but I like the fact that I like the flavours. I've got 300 meals to choose from. I get my food delivered, as long as, I think it's £15, but don't quote me on it. £15 is, if it's over £15 you get free delivery, but I don't know how much it would cost. But just order it fortnightly or monthly to get your free delivery. But I think you need to ask them, because I'm not quite sure. But I've never been charged, I've always had it free. So I have taken this out of the freezer. Obviously I've been talking and Brian's been doing the lights. We've got spotlights, otherwise you wouldn't see me, I'd be a shadow. So I've got spotlights there, spotlight there. I'm very concerned at how dark it is in here. I know that's dark grey, so I won't be painting the walls grey, which I was going to be. So this is allergen free. I don't know if you can see it. I'll have to go really close now. Can you see that? Huh? Yes. This one is the allergen free from the vegetarian range. It's not the one from the allergen free area, because that one's got garlic in. So this one is 435 grams. It's allergen free Provençale and Provençale. I had to look how to say it. I listened back on Google and I think I'm still saying it wrong, but it's got an E on it. It's not Provençale. Oh, anyway, I've just shown it to you. I will be taking a photograph of it and putting it up on the computer so you know what one I'm on about. Vegetable Bake. I haven't got the book with me to tell you what page it's on, but it's from the green area. Allergen free. It's got courgette, haricot beans and peppers and tomato sauce, topped with sauté potatoes and green beans, peas and broccoli. And there is, as there should be with this, 338 calories. Now then, this microwave is, my husband said, I'm trusting him, 900 watt. I think it's a bit more than that, because sometimes my food is slightly overcooked. So this says 13 minutes and you leave it to stand for 2 minutes. I mean, the trouble is, I'm talking, I put it out and we set up the lights and everything, so obviously it's slightly defrosting. You know, I might have had it out for about half an hour. So take it straight out of the freezer and put it into the microwave. Don't defrost it. You don't, very tempting to peel that back a bit. You don't prick the packet, which is what you do with supermarket ones. So I'm going to do it from the time, because I haven't had it out for that long. Now, what am I doing? So it's 13 minutes. Now my microwave doesn't do 13 minutes. It does 10 minutes. So there, very noisy. I better take that off there because that will warm up. That's Brian's. So that's quite a big meal. That's 435 grams. The hearty range is 500 grams. To give you an idea what 500 grams is, it's what you would have for Christmas or holidays if you're not, you know, celebrating Christmas. It's what you would have celebrating a big meal. It is it's described as a hearty meal. It is a very big meal. If you were doing it for Christmas, you would put sausages with it. They don't do a turkey. I don't know, maybe they do it. I think they do a turkey meal. I'll have to try a turkey meal. So every time I order, every fortnight, I always try something different. It's normally the vegetarian range. I try something different. I'm really getting through the vegetarian range. I will say, oh, this is, I know what this costs, £4.39. So that's not a bad price for quite a big meal. So I will say the vegetarian meals do tend to be bigger. I don't feel like, oh, I'm missing my meat today. I have a vegetarian meal now and again. I don't have a problem with it. I try a different meal from the main section. I am never, by the time they change the book in September, I would never have been able to get through 300 meals. I wouldn't have got through all their different meals. I've tried I think they had a Spanish chicken. Brian and I tried that. I didn't film it because we were in a mess. So I didn't do that. But you see how I'm talking. See how it is a long time, 13 minutes. Don't forget to add on the 3 minutes. After you've done your 10 minutes, don't forget to add on the 3 minutes. So, you know, so we're knocking this down, and the whole of the kitchen, we've got white units. I'm going to show you in the other room. So it's going to extend all the way down, and we're having that as a slight dining room bit. I'm having a unit at the end, grey or black radiator, which is going to be on the wall, so that we've got more opportunity to put furniture right up to the wall. If you have it along the wall, you can't really put anything there, so the whole of the wall is radiator. So we're going for the modern one. I don't know if Brian says they're not as hot. Also, we're taking those blocks down. Well, I'm not doing it personally, the builder is. Can I say we're having a builder in? We're taking down those bricks. This room is freezer. It is now, I'm cold. So we're taking them down and we're having thermal bricks, and we're putting insulation in between it. It's going in exactly the same place, but you can see how, it's not very good. Obviously that had plasterboard on it. So the ones that are there and there are coming down, and we're putting nice thermal blocks. Don't know if it's going to make a difference. Non-combustible insulation, and the make is, my husband is a manager of a building firm, so he would get a good one, and it's KNAUF insulation. That's the one he's used, and it says on there cavity slab 37. Doesn't mean a thing to me. It just says non-combustible insulation. It doesn't mean anything, but he's got to stuff it in between from the blocks, because it's not insulated in here, and it is freezing. With this house, we moved in Christmas 1990, but my daughter's house up Fairwood is boiling in there. They hardly ever need to put the heating on, and they've just had to buy aircon because it's so hot in there. I was sweating like we went up there for a meal. I was sweating like anything, and even when we go up there in the winter, when we go up there for a meal, she has to have the kitchen door wide open and the window open because it's so hot. Not like this house. We're sitting down in the evening with a blanket over us. So there we go. That's the thing. A 1990 house, not very well insulated. Next door, I saw my next door neighbour, and she came back. She'd been on holiday to Spain, lucky thing, and she's come back. She's got blankets over her as well, and she said she feels like she's in a nursing home. And I said, yes. I thought, well, we're freezing, and we look so stupid sitting down, blanket over us. But of course, we've got rubbish summer, but our house is never warm. But on the positive, we don't need aircon. It looks nice, man. They've got nice aircon. Oh god, see, another 4. So I'm not going to edit this. You might be bored out of your skull, but it's worth showing you how long it takes to cook. I will be showing you the whole process. I'm gonna, for you to see. I'm gonna have to. My husband will have to come in and So I won't be doing a lot of eating today. I'll be doing a quick taste, because what will happen is the battery will run out. That's what's going to happen. I think it gives me 20 minutes. Well, last 13 minutes. So I'll do a quick taste, tell you if it tastes all right or not, and that's it. And then it will come, and I'll show you the kitchen. Actually, I'll go and get my husband to show you the kitchen.